everybody, Coach G here. What's up? Starting a new show, Run for Your Life. A show about life, and a show about running. Switchfoot here, background music, one of my favorite groups. Amazing music, great songs, inspirational, and just wanted to share a little bit of that before we get started. So what is Run for Your Life, you ask? I'm glad that you asked. Run for Your Life is a show about the things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about living life well, and I'm passionate about running, coaching runners. I used to do a lot of running myself in high school and even after that. And this show is about the things that make us successful at both. What is running? Running is really just a symbol on this show for anything that you're passionate about. You might be passionate about swimming, weightlifting, CrossFit, soccer, football, basketball. You might be passionate about teaching, about nursing. You might be passionate about mechanics, engineering. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're passionate about, you're in a race. You're competing really against yourself to become the very best that you can at what you do. And that's what this show is about. We're going to be talking about, discussing things about running in life that help us to be successful. I'm wearing one of my favorite hats. This is the 2016 CIF Championships hat. I own about 10 of these, from taking different runners and teams to CIF preliminaries, finals. We're looking forward this year to getting to state if possible. We've got runners that if they put their best foot forward and their best effort, have the potential to do that. And if not now, in the near future, we look forward to that. But this year we had a really great track season. A lot of our distance runners just ran their very best, and our top runner, Andrew Navarez, broke 2 school records. He ran the 800 meters in 1:54.85, if I'm not mistaken, set a new school record and a new league record. Then he also broke the school record in the 1600 at Monrovia Invitational, a record that had been held for 2 seasons by another great runner that ran at our school in this program. His name is Noah Macias, great young man, attending Chico State University, studying engineering there, and is an avid runner himself. And Noah had broke a long-standing record held by one of the Franz brothers, Daniel Franz, 2 years ago at the Irvine Distance Carnival. I remember that day. It was an amazing day, a happy day for him, for his family, for our team. An event that I think really began moving the ball forward in our team, developing really successful runners. Noah ran a 4:23.01. 2 years later, Andrew runs a 4:21.01, 2 seconds exactly, sets a new school record. And the Navarez boys actually hold all the distance records for track. Their older brother, Ricardo, owns the 3,200 record of 9:42. But I think that's going to be broken by another Navarez brother named Matt, who has a chance to do that. Or we've got about 3 or 4 other guys that can probably break that in the next year or two. But this is a show is not about record breaking or things like that. It's really about the Moda Project, which you're asking, well, what's the Moda Project? I'm glad that you asked. The Moda Project is a program that I've been working on for the past 3 or 4 years. And really it's about developing elite athletes by first developing elite thinkers. Maybe another way of saying that is developing successful runners by developing successful thinkers. The Moda Project in its roots is not original. I attended a clinic by Jack Daniels, one of the top distance coaches in the world, certainly in the nation. And I own two of his books, the running books that he's written. And I went to his clinic, and I was just blown away by his knowledge, the science behind running. But he introduced his clinic talking about four keys to successful runners, and he talked about direction, ability, motivation, and opportunity. And I remember coming back and saying, of all the things that I learned at this clinic, what can I really apply right away that will make our team successful? And it was his introduction. And so I sat down and I tweaked the order of the four keys of running a little bit and came up with the acrostic MODA. And if you know Spanish, you know that the word MODA means style. And everybody knows that success is always in style. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a janitor. If you're successful at what you do, people are attracted to you. And I realized that it was going to be really important for me to help my athletes develop the proper mindset if they were going to be successful runners. And so I teach every day these four pillars: motivation, opportunity, direction, and ability. The four pillars are built kind of like those ancient pillars, the Greek pillars that you see there. It's not really one pillar. The pillar is really a set of building blocks that are all connected. And what I discovered in my research was that every one of these four pillars has 5 building blocks, 5 very important building blocks. And I teach these 5 building blocks for each of the pillars to all of my runners, have done so for the past 3, going on my 4th season now. And I've just been amazed by how they have responded to this teaching. So Run for Your Life is my opportunity to share these with you. And again, I want to encourage you, if you would like to message me or text me, my number is 760-464-5496. Again, 760-464-5496. Feel free to do that and ask any questions you might have about running, about the MODA project, about how to be successful at what you're striving to do. I don't pretend to be 100% successful, but I do strive to be successful. In the words of a great man who said, I press toward the goal. That's my philosophy in a nutshell. I am constantly pressing towards my goals. And if I fall short, I get up the next day and do it again. And that's really what runners do. Runners get up every day and do it again. There's only one winner in every race. So everyone else that doesn't win didn't necessarily reach the highest goal. But maybe they reached a goal. And they get up the next day and they keep training. If you driving around at 5 o'clock in the morning here in Cathedral City on Date Palm, Ramon Road, Dinah Shore, Duval, all over the place, you will see the runners from our high school training at 5 o'clock when most kids are asleep. And they're not just training to run, they're training for life. So this is something that I'm really passionate about, and I'm looking forward to sharing my passion with you. Like I said, I love life, I love running, I love coaching, I love teaching, and I hope that this show will encourage you and be just a real positive for you. I'm going to be doing the show 2 to 3 times a week at first. At first it'll be recorded, and then eventually it'll be live. I'm going to end the show with another one of my favorite songs by Switchfoot, Dare You to Move. Thanks for listening. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. I'm out.